Across the world, dietary recommendations are consistent in that our diets should be based around plants and vegetables and grains. In Australia, the recommendation is 5 serves of vegetables a day and 2 serves of fruit. This modifies slightly across some of the international guidelines, but this is a representation of here of what 2 typical days intakes may look like. The highest levels of evidence we have access to is around fruit and vegetable intake. And we know around the world that fruit and vegetable intake, eating adequate amounts, has a major role to play in preventing some bowel diseases, preventing some types of cancers, reducing inflammation, and generally in promoting health and well-being. And in fact, we know in Australia only about 1 in 10 adults actually eats this amount of vegetables and fruits. What's important, I guess, is the range of colours, range of textures, and also the different cooking methods that these vegetables and fruits lend themselves to. And across different cultures, these plates would also look very different. For example, for a Vietnamese family, a Greek family, a Sudanese family. So I think that's important to keep in mind. And also we eat very differently across the different seasons. Scientists have tried to extract multiple nutrients out of our foods from a health and well-being perspective, trying to find out what it is in the food that really holds the magic. And what we do know, this has worked in some instances, but in many instances it hasn't been able to be replicated. And so eating foods in their whole state, cooked, prepared in different ways, really holds the key to being able to use food as medicine. It's not new, it's not particularly revolutionary, but what happens is we're still not eating adequate amounts of vegetables and fruit. So I think it's a really important starting point in terms of preventing illness and really promoting good health.